Yeah.
Look at a situation
could
like
have done that.
Bo Mash Beats joint, the Never Ride. The single came out, and then like a couple of weeks later, the remix came out, and then like over, people were now like, yeah, fuck the remix. We like the original better. So if they let the original run for a bit longer, then when the remix comes out, we appreciate the remix a bit more. You know what I mean? Like now with Never Ride, it was like, no, we don't want to hear. We want to hear McLaren.
But the remix worked. It's a different
It
story.
Work. Did it work?
Yeah,
it didn't work.
Never Ride remix.
It
worked.
Nah, get the fuck out of here.
I'm telling you.
The Never Ride remix never worked for nothing.
I'm from the old school, you know me, all about the culture, like Rashid and OG. Like, subscribe, and tell your whole street. Load this next episode with love for the whole team, yeah. Let's get serious for the free period. And drop a link in the comments, cause we hearing it. Shout out to OG, shout out to Rash K. Set a new standard, other bars in the ashtray.
Oh, you know what time it is? Back at it like crack addicts, episode 88 of the Masterclass podcast. I go by the one and only OG triple. Say it 3 times, man. Hanging out with the big Rashid K, the head nigga in Chisel.
If you dare pan with the weapon, push up on no on.
Yeah.
You see me?
I see you, dog.
HNAC in the building.
You know what it is, son? You good?
I'm nice. I'm twice as nice on mic device.
Word up, man. Episode 88.
88.
What's that number mean for hip hop?
That's just 88, man. When I was pushing weight back in 88, Jay-Z number. He says that a lot, you know. AKA was born in 88.
Word, R.I.P. Mega.
You know.
R.I.P. Mega.
Yeah, this is episode 88.
I love to see it, man. We've been pushing. We've been working hard.
Yeah, we've been
Big shout out to all the students of the masterclass. We appreciate it, man. I want to just say,
what I mean?
we should take some time out to come out and read each and every one's name that always comments on the comment section, because that shit is crazy for us. Like, even when I read it, whether you're hating on me or you're loving it, you know, sometimes I just do it so that you can hate on it. You know what I mean? So
big shout out and congratulations to Kulichana. Just became a dad with Lamizi.
Yeah,
they just became parents.
It's 1 month now.
Is it 1 month?
1 month, so it's not like just.
Yeah,
the
crazy I saw that they had a 1 month celebration.
How did they hide that for so long? I had no idea.
If you don't post, people won't come to your
house. But also, man, appreciate it. Big shout out to him. Firstborn.
No, he has a daughter already.
Alright.
He got a degree as well, gents.
And
yeah,
shout out to Questa. 16 years in the game. He's hooking up 16 bar an event celebrating 16 years.
Yeah.
Carnival City in the East End. Shout out to my homeboy K1.
I've actually got a clip where he's telling people to come out, and he would love to come chill with us at some point. I don't know how we're gonna do it.
We'll make it happen.
We'll go to K1.
Wherever he is, we can go to K1, Sluma, or wherever.
Actually,
Hurricane.
Actually,
you know?
I think what we're gonna do, and we'll talk to him about it, is on that day, I think it's in August.
Yeah.
It's in August. We are going to do the podcast live from there.
Yeah.
I think we should do that.
No, we'll do that.
That one works a lot better for me.
Yeah, no, we'll do that. Questa, we coming.
Shout out to Quest, man.
Shout out to Nkabi Zezwe, Mbai Platinum in 2 weeks.
That's crazy too.
That's crazy.
Like, who the fuck is listening to that shit?
I told you, dog, when it came out, I'm not the target market.
Nah.
But KZN niggas, village niggas are gonna buy that shit like crazy.
I tried to bump that album. It was a tough listen.
You know what I mean?
Platinum.
Yeah, platinum.
30,000.
A single is 20,000.
So the single is gone platinum, not the album.
No, the album is not out yet.
Okay, they dropped what, one song?
Yeah, they dropped one song.
And it's gone platinum.
Platinum, yeah.
Shout out to them, man. Big shout out to Big Zulu, and I saw
Choppa.
you at his party a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I was.
Or last week, whenever.
Yeah.
Birthday party looked lit.
Yeah, I attended his birthday party. It was lit.
Niggas are still doing tours or birthday parties. What are they doing?
All of them. Niggas is busy. You know, Java is doing his tour, Isibugo tour. Big Zulu is doing his own events, and together they have a tour coming as well. You know, so that's good. That's good for them.
I love to see it, man. I hope to see more tours this year.
Yeah.
Because we haven't been seeing much happening lately.
No, we haven't.
You know what I'm surprised about?
Uh-huh.
No one's dropped a song about the Thabo Bester situation. Who's addressed that in the music?
We don't have punchline rappers anymore. I know rappers used to squeeze it in, but now,
even just to drop just drop like I mean, you know.
Let's wait and see what
commentary.
happens.
Social commentary.
Okay, let's wait and see what happens.
It's late now. Okay.
It's not late.
We don't care anymore. This man,
he might escape.
He escaped prison. They couldn't find him for weeks, and nobody dropped anything saying nothing about it. That's just.
And then you're gonna drop, and then he gets caught, and then your line is outdated.
Nah, it's not outdated. You gotta be good enough to know that the man's gonna get caught eventually.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's gone so far, you could have we could have.
You can still do it.
Nah, I just feel like for me, I just feel. I don't know what
you know.
The
story is still gonna get bigger because there's a lot of people to be implicated. Like there's big dogs to be implicated in this situation.
Yeah.
So the story is not even.
But it would be
there
nice
yet.
to hear it in some music, even if it's piano. I don't care, but it would be nice to have a Thabo Bester, you know, Pepper song like Bacardi. You know what I mean? It would be nice just for fun and social commentary. I think it would be cool for entertainment purposes. It would be really nice to see how we could mix what's happening.
Or as
in the
an
real world
artist, as a
into
new
music.
artist, call yourself Thabo Bester and be behind bars and drop all those bars.
That's fucked up.
Be behind those bars.
And then drop all the Fuck,
You know
that's
what I mean?
crazy.
Yeah, another thing. It's been few weeks now. Sete remix. It's been out. Did it land?
Nah.
Was it necessary though?
Yeah, I just feel like maybe. I feel like it was necessary. I just don't think they did it right. You know what I mean? I don't think they got the right person on the song. I just think it didn't add anything. It was
Their target was Africa because it's a pan-African.
Even that,
it's a pan-African
did
remix.
you get the right guy for that?
I don't know about
Exactly.
that. Probably, and we don't even know how it's doing outside South Africa.
Do you think it's doing well?
I don't know.
Do you think South Africans are just hating on it because we like young Stunner
The original.
we prefer Stunner and him?
I think it took too long to drop.
Nah, I don't think so.
It took too long.
Why though? I mean, the song was moving on its own, so
Yes.
too long. Like imagine while the song is kicking ass,
But
there's
dropping
a remix like all of a sudden. Wow, we still
No, not shortly afterwards, but not 6 months later.
I'm okay with it 6 months later. It's almost what happened.
There's a lot of dope tracks on Scandal Republic 3 that deserve to be singles.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Look at a situation
could
like
have done that.
Bo Mash Beats joint, the Never Ride. The single came out and then like a couple of weeks later the remix came out. And then like over people were now like, yeah, fuck the remix. We like the original better. So if they let the original run for a bit longer, then when the remix comes out, we appreciate the remix a bit more. You know what I mean? Like now with Never Ride, it was like, no, we don't want to hear. We want to hear McLaren.
But the remix worked. It's a different
didn't
story.
Work. Did it work?
Yeah,
It didn't work.
Never Ride remix.
Nah,
it worked.
Nah, get the fuck out of here.
I'm telling you.
The Never Ride remix never worked for nothing.
I did, bro.
The original is what everyone wants to hear. I know DJs that don't play the remix, like, you know what I mean?
Because it's too long.
Besides it being too long, it's just like, you could have kept it longer, just like they did with the Sete. That's why I think Sete, it's fine that it took 6 months for us to get a remix. I just don't think this remix was the right remix
It
for
didn't work
such
still.
a hit single. You know what I mean?
It didn't work.
What would you do with a track like that?
I don't know. Their target market was Africa. Who's happening in Africa? Burna Boy
Of course.
on the remix.
I mean, and that's not a hard phone call. I mean, if you are
That's universal. You don't even have to do anything.
like
just
you put money into it and
like
we get the
Universal
Burna
could
Boy
have-
verse.
Yeah.
Even a Wizkid
Pulled it
could
off.
work,
Yes.
You know, who's that nigga on the remix? Please fact check someone.
Oxlade.
He's nice on his own shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying he did a bad job on this. It's just I don't feel
But
like connected.
what I'm
Didn't
saying is, KO in South Africa is what Burna Boy is in Nigeria, like in terms of level. He's on that level. So
Okay.
you can't be a KO and then you go for what should I call it? I don't want
mediocre
to.
artist.
No, I don't want to say that. I don't want to seem offensive.
Say what's on your mind, nigga. Come on, what's
You
this
can't-
now? Where are you?
Okay,
Say what's on
Like-
your mind, cuz.
like continentally, as in Africa,
Yeah.
you can't be an A-lister, like KO,
Yeah.
and go for a C-lister in Nigeria.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Damn, you could have said that. How would you want it to say it like a real nigga?
No,
Now you've done it like
nah, don't
you
put me on
kept and you put on your cape.
No, I was, yeah, I was.
Now
I was,
tell me like
no,
a real nigga.
I'll tell you off.
You're saying KO on the level he's on, he chose someone who's not as good as he is, who's just whack in comparison.
Not whack, not on the same level.
Not on the same level.
Yeah.
A to C list.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, for such a big single, I mean, now it's on like what, 40 something million views on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe just underneath 30 something.
Yeah.
You know, that is big for a South African music video. Yes, there are other videos that are doing very well from way back, and there's new ones that are, you know, Big Zulu.
But that's
Tabsy
KO
and them.
for you. He's like a trendsetter. He was the first South African rapper to hit million views on YouTube with Karakara.
Easily.
You know what I mean?
And he did that with Sete.
Now he's breaking
Imagine-
barriers and records
Imagine,
with
imagine,
Sete.
okay, imagine he does Sete and he puts Oxladio in there, and he puts Burner in there, he puts Wizkid and he puts Davido in there. What does that do to that Sete single? That shit takes it to the next level for me.
Yeah.
And I feel like, yeah, it's gonna cost a lot of money, but isn't Skanderworld good for it?
Nah. Besides, there's that
to have the
universal
bags,
there's
eh?
that universal budget, you know.
Or is it? I thought it was it's a universal. I thought it was a Skander budget ish.
Skander budget comes from Universal.
Really?
That's why Universal.
We don't know that. You don't know
You-
that. shit.
that's why
You
Universal.
can't comment
no,
on things you don't know.
Universal
Brian.
can
Facts.
say drop my E, drop just pay.
Because
Because they the muscle. They the muscle, bro.
Yeah,
You
so-
can't make such decisions if you put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah. Look. In conclusion to this conversation,
Yeah.
I just feel like if you have a hit single,
Mm-hmm.
right, and you've been working hard to get the song moved, you know, and this is leading to, I'm segueing into something I want to ask you before we get into class.
Yeah.
I feel like if you have that hot single, ride the wave, dog. Like, you can ride one song for years if you need to. But when that remix comes out, make sure it's something that elevates the track. Takes the song further than what it was when you dropped it with whoever you dropped it with. You know what I mean? Don't rush into giving us a remix when you feel like, oh, the song's not making moves, so let me put Rashid and OG and Slick and them on it as well and try. No. Let
Yeah.
your song ride out. Push the song. Market the song. Move the song. The song
Yeah.
is the song. It's not going to move without you actually putting a bit of promo into it. Putting Skrilla. Working out the marketing of the song. Besides it being a hit, Sete was pushed very well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Great song. But it was pushed very well. The remix just wasn't pushed as well. And that's why it just didn't land with us. I'm sorry. So I segue into the question that I wanted to ask you. What South African hip-hop artist do you know that can sell gold with no promotion?
Aries.
No promo. Surprise drop.
Surprise drop.
Aries, who else?
Trying to think.
Yo, we don't have many, right?
We don't have many.
And that's because of what? His internet following?
His cult following.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you have
They are kids who live and die for Aries.
So for homies that don't have
he-
a cult following, they fine.
He can tweet a dot and get 1 million retweets.
True. But that's what I'm saying. So for niggas who don't have a cult following, you're fucked basically. You're screwed.
You need to promo if you because nobody's looking out for you. Nobody's following you. Like you need to make people aware. So that's why you need to promo.
Promo is money though, right?
Yes, it is money.
And if you don't have money for promo, that means you won't be able to sell.
Yes.
Which eventually or essentially means that you're gonna have to find funding or a loan. Which essentially means you'd have to sign for you to get promo.
Yes.
So there's no artist right now in South Africa, outside of Aries, hip-hop, you feel can sell music without a label.
Without a label or without a promo.
I'm not sure I've explained how we've led to
I'm
the
saying
label conversation.
if you have the money, if you have the Casper money, you can afford to be without a label and pay for your own promo.
Okay. But you'd still need promo.
You still need promo.
But an Aries would never need promo. This is going to be interesting because he's dropping soon as well.
Yeah.
I want to see if that's going to be the thing. Like, I don't know. He's got
I'm
a
not
machine
saying-
behind him as well, you know?
Yes, I'm not saying he shouldn't promo. But I'm saying if he doesn't promo, it's not gonna make any difference. He's got the numbers.
Okay. He's a good example. I just hope there's more Arises out there.
No, there isn't.
Well, we'll manufacture them. We'll work it out.
Yeah.
You guys will have to find a way, man. Find a way. Let's get into class, though.
Let's get into the class.
Hit the body, trippy trip. Actually, in Nkuli, hit the body. Trippy still in Limpopo.
Yeah, still.
What kind of shit is that? Easter's done, though, right? Like, come on, nah.
You'll never know.
When do you kick people out your house after Easter?
When the
Bruh,
whole tree's
people are
finished.
still there from Moria. People are tired.
You
still.
lie. Nah,
You
nigga.
must finish the whole
Yeah.
tree first and then
Nah,
you come
nah,
back.
nah.
Yeah, the Moria situation is hectic.
Do you celebrate Easter? You, as a Muslim guy.
No. But it came at the same time as Ramadan.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's going alright.
Yeah, it's tough, nah.
yeah.
It's tough. Alright, I got you. Hit the ball trip. Hit it, nah.
Yeah.
What are we doing, dog? I wanted to start off our segment today with true is better than wine.
2.
Is better than wine.
Than
so
wine.
true is better than wine. As in TREW, as in true
Yeah.
is better than wine.
Mm.
So your crew is better than you just being by yourself.
It depends. It's not always the case. It's better. It works for some people, and it doesn't work for some people. We can make examples.
Okay. Hit me with examples.
KO going solo worked out for the better,
Yeah, but
but
that's
not the
different.
other crew members. Not the
Okay.
other crew members. You know, and he did more numbers than Tear Gas. He became bigger than the crew.
Okay.
You know, which is not the case with the Squatter members. None of them became bigger than Squatter. So it doesn't always work out for everyone.
For everyone.
Or the same way.
You know, like, especially with this kind of conversation, I always have to go back to,
Yeah,
because I just finished the season of the Wu-Tang saga.
yeah.
And even for those niggas, you know, I think it was Madlib that told them that as much as everyone's got their solo careers after this Wu-Tang thing, because RZA was like, yo, niggas, I want you guys to sign with me for 5 years. Give me 5 years of your time as part of the Wu-Tang, and then you can have your solo careers at the same time.
Yeah.
But after 5 years, everyone can go and do
Whatever they like.
they want to, you know? And homie said to them, was like, yo, as much as everyone's about to go do whatever they want after 5 years, nobody will ever be bigger than the crew,
Yeah.
you know? It very seldom happens where you have a
KO.
a dope crew, like, yeah.
A KO who
You know,
becomes...
even that is sometimes debatable, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you can, I don't know what we'd have to pull up stats-wise for us to prove that Tear
No,
Gas,
he's got...
Tear Gas might have sold more than KO has sold.
Maybe with CDs...
No, maybe, like, we don't know.
No. Tear Gas is a gold-selling crew.
But gold
And-
to those standards,
And,
right?
and no,
Not to these new standards.
the numbers are the same. It's just the numbers are the same.
As when Tear Gas was out, when 2010,
And KO is a platinum. Tear Gas is gold. KO is platinum. That proves to you he's bigger than the crew.
but platinum in which definition of platinum? Because
On hard copies.
you see that's different though, right?
But no, it's the same. The equivalent of hard copies, if 1,200 streams is equals to 1 copy. That's how they equate it.
But I
Because
hear
we
you,
don't
right?
have
I
we don't
hear you,
have
right?
hard copies
But
anymore.
we can fight about this one as well. Because, like, how are we going to equate being able to access music on my phone at an instant as opposed to going to music and buying a disc? You know? Like,
Yeah.
even just the effort of doing that.
Yeah.
says a lot about the fan of the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can easily just pop onto Spotify and the first thing that shows up is the new KO. And I
Yeah.
stream it as many times as I can buy the album.
Yeah.
But to actually go to the store and cop the album, that's a different, you know what I mean? So
No,
so I think that's what I'm saying.
I
It's
think
debatable.
I think they debated it and then they agreed.
Nah.
For certification.
Who are they? Who are they? They can't agree on that.
The bodies, the research,
And
even in America,
we're just gonna take it.
Yeah.
We're gonna take whatever they say. And we're
No, we're not gonna take.
That's what it is.
There's RIAAA in America, so they use the same template. They don't come up with things out of nowhere, you know. So they discussed, debated, and agreed on the certification numbers.
And do you agree with that?
Not entirely, but it's the closest thing we have.
But like that's what I'm saying. Why is it not accurate? Like you're
It
saying
can't
to
be.
me-
It can't be. It can't be.
You know why we're having this argument?
Yeah.
right? Sorry to cut you. Is the fact that you said to me that KO is bigger than Tear Gas, and I'm saying it's two different areas. Like you're saying, even the listening and the consuming of the music was different when Tear Gas was out. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I even feel like Tear Gas was selling out more shows than KO sells out today, and sold out when you went solo. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that, but like.
No, but these are facts, though.
No.
Like you've been to, you know, even KO will tell you.
Yes, I know, but I'm saying, I know Tear Gas was successful, but KO is bigger. That's the fact.
Because he sold platinum in today's time, and platinum is what 30,000
Yeah,
sold copies.
yeah.
Which is how many streams? If you can work it out.
Okay, it's 30,000 times 1,200 streams.
Dollar there on your shandies. We need the facts. Get us on the calculator, my dog. 30,000 streams.
Yeah,
30,000 copies sold equals
30,000
platinum in South Africa.
30,000 copies times 1,200 streams equals to 36 million
36 million what streams?
streams. Yeah,
Which is good.
yeah.
Which is good. But it doesn't equate to buying 30,000 copies at the store.
Because everything is just that everything now we assuming. It's just assumption. We're not sure if Tear Gas was gonna have 36 million streams. Because
That's the thing.
yeah, the argument is on CDs versus streams.
Yeah.
You know, so we can't say for sure Tear Gas because it was different era, different times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. You can't have that argument of the fact that KO is bigger than. Like, you can't
That's
confirm
what-
it. It's like we don't know because we don't know what Tear Gas would have done in KO's era. If they were in the same space. Like, it's a conversation. I feel like it's a very... It's like, who's better be your partner? We don't know.
It's one of those when you debate the list and say Tupac, even though he died in 1996, still ranks higher than J. Cole.
In terms of the list.
All the list. There's no
Greatest of all
list.
time list.
Yeah, there's no list. Whatever list it is, I've never seen J. Cole being higher than Tupac.
Yeah. Unless it's a list done by someone who's like 15 years old. today,
Yeah.
Who's never heard
You
of
know what I mean?
Tupac.
So, and I've never seen Tear Gas appearing on any list, but KO is everywhere.
No, that's different though. That's what I'm saying. It's different times. You see what I mean? Now,
Yeah,
you can't...
but no, the list of all
Tear
time.
Gas in their time were on their list as well. They were on lists with Kwaito artists. You know what I mean? They were fighting against Squadda and like, you know, H2O and like fighting niggas that were serious.
That's
3
just-
months cup. Like they were going
It's
against
just,
like
it's
real
just
niggas.
now, 2007, 2008.
G.
You don't get out of the list. I just said Tupac, 1996. He's still on the list.
No. That's
You don't
I
get
get that argument, but that's
Yeah.
fucking Buck you're talking about. That's a unicorn, my nigga.
Yeah.
That's like we're comparing South African.
But I'm saying,
Hip-hop.
an era, we shouldn't use that as an excuse to say No, they were selling CDs. If you check on,
we have to.
okay,
We have to.
look. If you
We have to
if
consider
you
that.
look at American Gold List, you'll find that 90%, 9 out of 10 rappers there are from the 90s.
Yeah, okay.
Rakim, Biggie, Pac, Nas, Jay-Z are from the 90s. Nobody's gonna say, no, it was a different era. Why are we using that
But
excuse
they
here?
do that though.
Why
They
do we use that
Like,
excuse
People do
here?
that all the time. They're like, yo, you can't compare Kendrick and Tupac. Like, people have those kind of conversations. It's because it's two different schools, dog. It's two different eras, two different times, two different space. You can't compare NWA to the Migos.
You see when you do that, when you do different eras, you look at the impact of the music.
Yes. Okay.
Does Kendrick have
Okay.
a song like Hit 'Em Up?
Yes.
Hit 'Em Up!
No, not a diss track like him.
I'm not saying a diss track, like the impact and the bars that the song
He's
had.
got so many songs that have impact.
that come and go.
Nah, what do you mean?
Tupac has
Songs
Dear
that
Mama.
live, dog.
Nah. Come on, bro.
Stop hating on. That's you shitting on
Tupac,
Kendrick right now.
Tupac has songs that are almost 30 years old.
And Kendrick will have songs that are gonna last as long. It's just that it's a different time. You know what I mean? Like Tupac has had that time for his songs to be that monumental. Let these songs that Kendrick drops
Are you saying they
build up.
You can go the whole week without hearing a Kendrick song to Pimp a Butterfly. Oh, we know
Don't
the
do
music
that.
is gonna
Don't
be
do-
always there.
You can hear a song, you can go weeks without hearing Tupac. Anything about Pac. Kendrick is always in your face.
Nah.
Always. Grammys, Oscars, movies, blah blah blah. Come on. Pac!
Nah, dog. Nah,
Doggy,
dog.
nah. I disagree
dog.
with you on this one.
You see,
That's wild.
you see, Tupac is the Bob Marley of hip hop. Like kids
Fair.
who were born after him know Tupac songs.
I feel like you need to ask a kid who's 15 and into hip hop to sing you one Tupac song today.
Okay.
They won't even. If we can try get that for the next episode. I want to prove this shit wrong.
But like, let's not make excuses about the eras. Oh, they were selling
I
this.
think
They were
you cannot not consider the era, the time, dog.
And then
can't.
so in other words, you're saying you can't have the gold list because you can't compare rappers from different eras.
But that's the thing. Like, can we have a gold list? There is no gold list.
There is a
Is
gold
it your
list.
gold list? According to your opinion. Why?
No,
does it-
I'm saying like you see like the Billboard. It wasn't an individual's or one person's list.
was
They
numbers.
sat as a team.
No, it's numbers.
Yeah.
Billboard was numbers.
No,
Like,
they
listening to
they
your
had
shit.
their own criteria.
But
They-
it was
we
mainly
can we can
numbers.
have the masterclass list where we sit everybody down, we debate and agree. The same way they do.
Nah, bro. Your opinion matters nothing, dog. Let's bring the
I'm
numbers.
not saying mine. I said you can sit as a team.
Like I'm saying, our opinion doesn't matter.
Mm.
Because we are not even the demographic of the people that actually listen to these artists. We are just music heads and music execs who are in the space. We know what's supposed to sound good. But the people that actually bump this and consume it every day, none of us represent them. So how can we sit here and judge this song?
You cannot say people are listening to Vanilla Ice sold 10 million copies. People are listening to him, so he deserves to be a gold list. Sometimes it has to be about the music and the impact, not just the numbers. You know, MC Hammer got diamond albums. He's not on the list because it's not about the numbers. You know, there's a lot of like whack artists with crazy numbers who didn't make the list because the numbers are not gonna automatically make you dope or timeless or impactful. No.
I hear that. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
I get that. Can't even argue that point. You're right. The numbers do matter, but not to the point of talent.
Yeah.
And quality. Quality is important, I think. If that's the lesson we're trying to learn
Yes.
here, the quality is important. But
that's for
we'll
sure.
only pick you up if you have the numbers, is how I feel.
Let's go back to Cruz versus Solos. Cruz breaking up.
We're not still there.
Yeah, we're still there. We're still there, but like we diverted a bit.
It digress.
Yeah.
It digress.
So
Rashid was talking shit, that's why.
you know me, uncensored,
Gotcha.
live and direct.
What you say?
Yeah, man. So, it's heartbreaking when to other artists when the groups break because some artists are not a solo material. You okay there as a master killer within the Wu-Tang.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Word. And then when it's time to go do your own thing, it's different.
It's different.
I feel like you have to try and build while you're in that crew. I think it's very important to try and make sure you build yourself, you know. And if you're gonna use Wu-Tang, because they're the best fucking crew, I think. For me. So if you're gonna use Wu-Tang as an example, Ghostface and Raekwon made sure that they had their own thing together.
Yeah.
And even in that little own thing together, they were still doing their own thing.
Yeah, they noticed, they discovered their chemistry within Wu-Tang.
Like, you know, after Ghost is probably Ray, after Ray is probably Ghost, you know? You knew that.
There were these guys. Ghostface was on Raekwon's album cover.
Yeah.
The solo album. And Raekwon was on Iron Man's album cover. That's how close they were.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Like, you've got to establish yourself within the group so that, because it's inevitable. You know what I mean? I saw even Rutman Mosquito was saying that, like, breaking up as a group, it's inevitable. It's not like it's going to happen because these are personalities in one space that end up growing individually. And when that happens, everyone's got their own idea of what they want to do. It's going to happen, but you have to prep yourself.
And another thing,
while you're there.
When crews break up, there's always a guy who's a star that we think if these guys break up, this one is gonna make it. It's always the other guy you were not looking at
that actually makes it.
Yeah.
Like where? Like which crews that?
Most crews, man. I mean,
let's start with Wu-Tang. Y'all didn't think Method Man was gonna make it?
We did, but the labels, everybody wanted ODB. That's why he was the first to go solo.
You're right.
They're like, this guy's the star, this guy's the star.
You're right. And he was the most fucked up one.
You know what I mean? Check locally.
Yeah.
Check Murafe. Toady was the shit.
Toady was the nice nigga.
Yeah.
But Toady nice on that. Let's not even.
Yeah.
But like if we're comparing, because we hip hop niggas.
Yeah.
Toady was probably lyrically the most complex.
Yeah, he was the one who looked at like this guy. If they go solo, is gonna kill shit, you know. And even let me use a Kwaito example. Even with TKZ, my gash was the shit. Yeah. And then Kabelo came out of nowhere. Boom. Kulichana came out as a soloist and he killed shit.
I used to think Info was going to be the nigga on Squatter, dog. I thought Info was, you know what, when these niggas separate, Info's going to be the best nigga out here.
Yeah.
And it wasn't him at all, dog. Slicker, all these other niggas came out and popped way quicker than Info did.
Yeah. I think so. And I think the guy who did well the most from Squatter Camp was Flabber.
Actually. Well, yeah.
Yeah, Flabber.
Me.
Won a summer, won a metro.
Ash.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Flabber, man.
You know.
Like, I'll reserve my thoughts for a Patreon episode. When you start getting paid on that one.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
I feel you, my dog.
So it's always like that. The nigga you were not even looking at.
Yeah. Let's close it up though.
Spot.
In conclusion to this conversation, crew is better than one.
Used to, not anymore. We spoke about, we had a crew episode, like, niggas is solos now. They can do collabos and go back to their little corner afterwards.
Their little corners?
Yeah.
I see you, my
yeah,
dog.
but the era of crews is dead.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think, like, you haven't, like, I don't object to what you're saying, but I do feel like there is a space for it still. I see there's a couple. We were chilling with Golden Black and them the other day.
Yeah.
By Pedos's party, so there are still niggas that are trying to keep it together. I saw the Champagne 69 homies. They are, come on. What the fuck happened to those kids?
Hey, bro.
Major Steez is still doing well.
Duos. The more the numbers, the lesser the chances of getting booked, because you have to. You have to book 4 hotel rooms and the manager and the DJ, and then fly all 6 guys to wherever.
Yeah.
Like it's costly.
Yeah, nah, okay.
Mm.
But I'd suggest like if you have a
And
crew
the rider
that has
as
a dope-
well.
I want to see a dope crew come out, man. I was sad that the Wrecking Crew fell apart. I hated that. I didn't like that at all. I was like, damn, niggas, y'all had something really dope going here.
That's egos. It's very tough, man. Dealing with different egos.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
You gotta be
you
able
saw
to
that with the
manage it.
Wu-Tang. You saw that with the Wu-Tang.
Yeah, RZA couldn't handle all them niggas.
Yeah.
Neither could his brother. Shut up, man. Big one. If you feel like your crew's better than one, then stick with your crew. But if you want to go solo, you know what you have to do now, man. Listen back to what the conversation we had. The solo game's not easy.
Not easy at all.
It's not easy. The crew game might be a bit more difficult. But I think the rewards of being in a crew might surpass the rewards of being a solo artist.
Yep. Most definitely.
Right.
It's time for the free
Let's get
period.
into some free period. Yo, we've been talking about
Yeah, we've
shit.
been talking.
Let's get
man.
some free shit. Yo, let's talk about the homie Mzu.
Yeah, Mzukhona.
Big shout out to Mzukhona, dog.
Yeah. Profiling him.
Yeah.
He's still grinding. I see him.
Yeah, is he Xhosa or Zulu?
He's from the Eastern Cape.
Alright, I see him in Maboneng. I think he stays in Maboneng.
Yeah.
Should I give y'all his address? Nah, I won't do that. I won't
Yeah.
do that. Not today. Yeah, big shout out to Mzu. I had him on my show for 5 Minutes of Fame last week. He's got a song called Intwana Kamauta. I heard him perform it at Trusted SLK's event.
He performed it at the masterclass as well.
At the really?
Yeah.
It's
And
oldest song.
Yeah, and I rocked it. I think like 2 years ago on radio as well.
Okay. I played that. People seem to like it.
Yeah.
You know, had a little bit of an interview with him. Very excited young man. Yeah, he wants to get on. Dog.
Yeah, no, he wants to. Like he's got that energy.
Yeah, and he was saying, because I thought he was like a young dude, but he's not that young at all.
Yeah.
He's actually been doing it. He's been
He's
knocking
been
for a while.
grinding, yeah.
He's been knocking by you there for a while. Where am I
Wait,
on your shows.
he's been on the masterclass, he's been on Metro, he's been on all my platforms.
One mic.
He must come for auditions.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just get in.
Also, you're going to put niggas on the masterclass, but they must come audition for...
That's the rules of the show.
Even if you know a nigga's dope.
It's not just me. There's a panel of I'm not gonna say this one shouldn't audition. You come in. We don't work like that.
I feel like you shoot niggas though. It's like, yo, hey, put this nigga in. You know what I mean?
Nah, never did.
You lie, shit.
Nah, never did.
Why you lying to me, dog?
I've been in this game for a minute.
You're lying to me right now.
I know how it works, man.
I know how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm dope enough, you're putting me on that show for sure.
Yeah, show me and the rest of
What
us that
do I
we dope.
need- you know.
Imagine.
You know.
It doesn't work like
You
that.
know, she-
There's a lot of dope niggas that I know, but it doesn't mean they're gonna perform it back to the city because they have to convince everybody that not just Rashid. It doesn't work like that,
you
son.
make decisions.
It doesn't work like
Nah,
that, son.
and that's your excuse, so that if you don't put me on as your nigga,
What?
you can be like, no, but also Osmic, also Sban.
Or you think they're gonna just
said, fuck that.
Okay, you think they just gonna sit back and like, hey Rashid, put on whoever you like.
I think that's what happens, to be honest.
No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Nah, I'm playing. I know how it works. But
Yeah.
put him Zoo onto one mic, my dog. He's really nice with it.
Must
I
come
like that
audition.
track.
If he's nice, I can convince the panel. You saw he's nice, so he's in.
Nah. You gotta convince the panel.
Yeah, the
Me,
panel.
I think he's nice. That's my opinion.
I know he's nice.
But everybody else gotta be on
Convinced
agreement.
and yeah.
I told you, bro. Sometimes the music might be nice to you, but it's whack to somebody else.
That's how it is.
Word. When I posted that shit, it went crazy on TikTok, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's neither here nor there. Producers,
031 Choppa.
man, we've spoken about her.
As we reviewed his album.
Oh.
Yeah, but we never spoke about him as a producer.
Alright, what you think?
I think he's a dope producer. You know, if
Just dope?
If he managed to be on Mass Country, then nobody just work with AKA. You know, you have to be really nice as a producer or as an artist.
I hear you. One thing I know about him
Yeah.
is that he's ghost produced for a lot of dope songs.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna mention them today. If you want me to, hit me in the comments. I might send you a DM.
Yeah.
Let you know. But that boy has been working, man.
Yeah, he's been
Like
working.
coming through from the 031
to Josie.
I remember
That's the title of his album, Gwamashi to Josie.
So it was. I interviewed him when he dropped that.
Yeah, yeah.
He came through to the show. That was the first time I spoke to him, and I was like, okay, this nigga's just a producer, you know? Like,
yeah.
He's all about making good music.
Yeah.
And now he's at the point where he's like, yo, I'm good, but I'm also a dope artist. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at him, as much as he's not loud and doesn't talk shit like the person I'm about to mention, but I see a little bit of a Kanye in that kid.
Yeah.
And no lies. Like, he's worked on Blackie's album, he's worked on Nasty, Lucas Raps. His own album is really nice, you know what I mean? And when I see what he's trying to do now, because he's got his own music, like, he's not just about making a song for a sheet.
Yeah.
He's trying to make his own shit too. And I think he's that talented enough to give us some shit where we're like, oh, that's the nigga that made, and now he's got his own hit single. So I'm waiting for that hit from 031. But for me, man, he's my homie too, so I think he's really nice with it.
It is. Shout out to 031 Choppa, representing Gwamashi. We see you.
Yeah, man. Come through to the show, my nigga. Damn. So boy. Let's review an album.
Yeah. We got Notshi, Truth Be Told.
Hey. Okay, let me ask, nah. The last song on that album.
The Truth.
Is that when the truth is being told?
Yeah.
Okay. Then it's a dope-ass album.
It is a dope album.
It's a dope album, you know. First listen, there were a couple of songs I didn't enjoy. I think 2 or 3 songs. But I loved the intro. I thought it was really nice.
The Time Is Ours.
Yeah, like also with the just the harmony of the songs going into the third song.
Yeah.
Which I also really enjoyed. But when he spoke the truth on that last
Time
song,
Is Ours.
when he spoke the truth on that last song, I was like, yo, we've been waiting for Notshi to say some shit to us.
Yeah, I think he had something to say on this project.
And he said it, man.
Yeah.
He said all of it. I was really impressed, dog. I wasn't so happy with the beat selection for some of the songs. But I guess he tried to ride them. Also, you know, it's Notshi, so probably one of the best Mzukhona niggas we've had.
Yeah. Who else is still there, Mzukhona?
I don't know what do you mean still there,
like who's still out there representing Mzukhona?
There's a couple of cats. Fifi's still coming out. She's dropping soon. You know?
Not dropping soon. Who's out there?
Cooley's out there. Shout out to Cooley. Just graduated as well.
Okay, yeah.
Got his degree in.
Do you think Casper is still doing Mzukhona?
Yeah, well, when he does it, he sounds really nice with it. When he does.
Does he still do Mzukhona? That's the question.
Nah. I wouldn't say like. But did he ever really like do full on Mzukhona? He never.
Yeah, he did.
Nah, like full on. Nah.
Like listen to Sulufelo.
That's not full on Mzukhona.
There's Mzukhona. It's just that no, he mixed a lot of things, but there was Mzukhona there.
Yeah. And he does that still, almost. He still drops a Mzukhona song or verse every now and again. Even on the Yano songs, he drops a like, you know.
But I'm saying like
Toady Mac said
yeah,
in a tweet, he said, sometimes being a Mzukhona artist is not about the music, it's about the dialect. So what are you saying and how are you saying it? Makes it Mzukhona. Whether it's on piano, whether it's on house music, whether it's on hip hop beats, whether it's on boom bap, trap, as long as you have the dialect, then it makes it Mzukhona. And that's coming from Toady. So I mean, I'm not whom I listen to. Of course,
we're not the scholars of Mzukhona. So if he says so,
that's what he said. So if Casper's doing Mzukhona dialect, then he's still Mzukhona. But anyway, back to this album, man. Yeah, the truth. I like the fact that he addressed the whole Coolie China thing.
Yeah.
You know.
And Lemonka thing.
The Lemonka thing as well.
Yeah,
at the end. It even says, yo, my nigga, too much love for you. You know. That was the nigga that put him on, basically. Like, he says it in the song. Like, yo, from being a nigga in the hood, took him out the hood. You know, took him to his first show, his first whatever, his first every, like, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I appreciate this album, because I feel like, yeah, he told that story that everyone wanted to hear. Just maybe beat selection wise, I don't know if some of but the story, the messages get lost in the beats. sometimes for this album for me.
Ratings,
I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
7
as well.
out of 10. 7
You know
out
what
of
I
10.
mean? Go check out the album Notshi, Truth Be Told, 7-song project. You'll enjoy it.
Flat up! Next week, man, we'll see you out, man. Shit. It's been real. Episode 88, we out.
Peace.
I'm from the